Hello, my beautiful Sagittarians, my angels that walk among us. This is going to be your love and life message for the beginning of February. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every one that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed. If you're new, welcome to Sama Chandra Libra. Don't let the name fool you. I read exclusively for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. I really love Sag. I get a lot of downloads for you guys. And I'm not sure why I get more for you than the other fire signs. I just do. So I put you on this channel too. So welcome if you're new. Link to my website for private readings is down below. All right, let's begin. And I do think I'm going to do an extended. Sagittarius, this is a really specific message. This is a really interesting message too. And for those of you that it resonates with, I think it's going to be really important because it's about like life direction and where you and maybe another person are going, whether you're coming together or coming apart in some way, regardless of the relationship, it really is about how to create opportunity for growth, in particular, like abundance and how to align yourself with abundance and getting into thrive energy. So I think that there's some things coming through about this person or someone around you that you really need to know about, okay? But things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. So the energy that you're in right now is planning and action. Planning and action is coming out. The vast universe and the cycle is increase. Loss is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have a loss in the reverse and an increase in the upright. So I think the themes that are going to play out for you in the beginning of Feb is about opening up to the vastness of the universe and trying to create more increase in your life. You are making plans. Someone is making plans to expand. And when they expand, they believe that they will increase. And that's good. I mean, that's what we want. We want increase usually, right? And someone is getting over loss, maybe you, maybe them. But there's some things that need to be considered as well. I asked Spirit, what would you like Sagittarius to surrender to? What do the people around them need to surrender to? Surrender to creativity and surrender your belief in scarcity. It's also really important to surrender to setting limits, okay? This is sometimes hard for people ruled by Jupiter, because you are ruled by this giant benefic planet that's like, oh, Jupiter's like a balloon that never wants to stop blowing up, right? Like more, more, more. It is important to set limits, okay? And practice expressing your needs more so than your wants. And remember that no is a complete sentence. My grandmother and my mother used to say that growing up to me. No is a complete sentence. You do need to set limits. You need to remind other people that they're allowed to set limits too. Say no and understand that you don't need to explain yourself. That's a complete sentence. And setting healthy boundaries is a thing. Somebody needs to really let their imagination soar and stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And we did get that with the vast universe towards increase. This may involve the need to be creative in solving problems. So pay attention to creative ideas. Also, somebody really needs to surrender their belief in scarcity. So it's about thrive mindset and increase versus a scarcity mindset, which is associated more with survival, okay? When we have Mars energy, that leads us more towards survival, but Venus and Jupiter are more about thrive. So if you want to stay in alignment with a thrive mentality and a thrive mindset, the universe is asking you to be open to the infinite nature of abundance and all the ways that we can be abundant. This way you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So someone really wants something to open up and increase in some way, but someone's got to be willing to be creative and let go of a scarcity mindset and be willing to say no. I think that you and another person might be exploring some different ideas about how to create financial abundance for yourself, but you have a person around you, they want to take shortcuts. And I know that Sagittarius understands shortcuts. All you people are doing all the time is saying, how can I get from point A to point B as quickly as possible? This doesn't make you lazy, and it doesn't mean that you want to skip the hard stuff. It makes you clever, and you align yourselves and you adapt to life in that way. This is why we say that Sagittarius is looking for the path of least resistance. This is smart and this is good, but that's not the same thing as like taking shortcuts and not wanting to do the work. I do think you have a person around you that doesn't really want to do the work. So I was like, oh, I really feel like Sag really needs to see this. There is anger here or a need to fight for something. Justice is here. Someone's dealing with consequences. There could be a Libra involved. There could be contracts involved, consequences involved, and also the Hangman. So when I get Justice and the Hangman, it's like someone's in a situation that they don't feel comfortable in, but they probably kind of did it to themselves and they have no choice but to face the music. There are good consequences in life and bad consequences in life. And it's all about cause and effect and the truth and honesty. And that's what Libra teaches us. And the Hangman teaches us you're going to have to surrender and radically accept if you want to get out of situations like this that are uncomfortable. So someone may be putting you in a situation that you're not comfortable with. You may or may not have done that to yourself. Someone else might be ticked off at you because they're in a situation that they're not happy with. This could involve a contract. It could involve work, contractual work, and it definitely involves the karmic empire, stability, and money, because there's a shit ton of money all over the table. There's a lot of pentacles here. So really working through stuff and having to deal with consequences. Conversations could be had if someone opens up to it. You got a sneaky person around you. Are you dealing with an Aries or a Gemini? Maybe a Leo, maybe a Pisces. I have more Sagittarius here. Oh boy. Overall energy of the person coming towards you or of the reading is the Seven of Swords. The way someone's feeling is the Eight of Cups. You're being seen as temperance. There you are, Sagittarius. What you need to know or your advice is the Five of Cups, and this is really telling. And the final outcome is the Six of Wands. Somebody wants a win, and someone believes they deserve a win. Well, I think everybody deserves a win if their intentions are pure, they're being authentic, and they're really willing to work hard. So again, take this as it resonates for you. So with this Seven of Swords, sneaky, tricky, sometimes it can be lying. Other times it can be an indication of insecurity. It's also an indication of military armed forces as well. Some people don't know that about the Seven of Swords, but it's definitely like a Gemini energy. Like someone's going to act upon their own behalf. They are going to put themselves first. The Seven of Swords is very strategic. It's a very strategic maneuver. Clarifying why this is here is the Four of Pentacles, the Hangman, and Strength. Okay, someone's in a scenario that they're definitely not comfortable in. They might also have a hard time admitting it too. Like they have a lot of strength. They have a lot of pride. They're also trying to be compassionate here. Four of Pentacles, someone doesn't have a lot to give. So if some of you are in a situation where it's like, you yourselves may have to get out of a scenario that you're not sure how you got yourself into, but you need to get yourself out of it. You need to think about yourself and stay one step ahead of everyone else. It's not going to be easy. You also do not have a lot to give anyone else right now. You have to save every penny you have to keep your firm foundation. There may also be a person around you that's a little bit of a cheapskate, a little bit of a miser. The Four of Pentacles, you know, in a positive is, hey, like fours are a solid foundation. That's what they represent in the tarot. And it's like someone really wants to keep their foundation and they're going to act upon their own behalf, maybe keep some things to themselves. It's not comfortable, but they're going to make it through it. But you may have like, that's the highest aspect of these cards. Like I can see that I just can't be very generous anymore. I can't give people everything they ask me for. I do have to have good boundaries. That's the positive way to interpret this card combination. But something that might also be happening here for you or someone else is that they don't want to admit that they are barely having enough. They certainly don't want to invest. They may lie and they may be a miser. If they owe you something, they don't want to give it to you. You might be dealing with someone who's unnecessarily a cheapskate and unnecessarily lives in survival mode and lack mentality. Okay? So it's about what we have, what we don't have, being strategic, maybe playing a little bit of a game even. You might have someone playing a game with you or needing to be careful. Some of you feel like you need to tell a little white lie, or you got someone else around you that is. Someone wants to walk away. Now, the Eight of Cups can be really good, like we're leaving the past behind, but it can also be somewhat emotionally avoidant. I feel like someone's trying to get away from something here. Okay, clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Chariot. That's Cancer. The Knight of Cups to the Queen of Wands. I also have the King of Wands here, so you decide who you are. Queens create an environment, kings sustain it. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, let go of the sex. Someone's really wants to walk away and pursue independence. I also think that someone might like say, I'm leaving, I'm walking away, I'm going to go pursue my dream. I'm going to get the last word in my life. I'm going to put myself first. And I'm going to overcome obstacles and challenges. I really know where I'm going here. I'm not getting a lot of downloads off of this card combination because Spirit is telling me it's going to mean something very specific for many of you. And that I'm not going to hit it with my interpretation. Okay, I'm not afraid to admit that or accept that. Someone's walking away and leaving something behind. I notice in the Chariot, she's looking at the Strength card. Like someone won't look at the other person, won't admit to it. There might be a moving, there might be a relocation happening. But I'm hearing it may have to do more with like career rather than home where you live. I think someone it doesn't have the same kind of good luck that you do either, Sagittarius, because I noticed the Five of Swords, this guy is looking right down at Temperance. Like, how dare you be so calm, cool, and collected? I'm hearing someone say, you think you're better than me? And you're like, I'm sorry, what? I never said I was better than you. I'm just not giving you a damn emotional reaction. I don't let people see me get wound up. Someone's more wound up than you are, I think. Here's how they see you, too. The Ten of Pentacles, Temperance again, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're being seen by someone else as like being really solid. Like you're calm, cool, and collected. You're going through this transition. There's a surface level transformation happening for you. You're in calm waters. It's like a rite of passage. So I feel like some of you have come out on the other side of something in the beginning of February, and someone sees you as having it all. Whether you have it all or not, like this is how you're being seen. The Ten of Pentacles is a treasure chest. It's the karmic empire. You're the stability here. And I feel like someone wants to put something behind them and like have some kind of a maybe clean slate with you, but they're being super strategic and emotionally avoidant. This is weird. It's weird. Here's what you need to know, or your advice, the Five of Cups. Something is disappointing. Someone is going to cry over spilled milk. It's just a bummer. It's a disappointment. Clarifying this is the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Wands. I wanted one more. I said one more, Spirit. Five of Swords. And based on what I'm seeing over here, Sagittarius, some of you are dealing with another fire sign, in particular someone with Leo in their chart, but they could have Cancer or Pisces in their chart. Cancerians are very driven, tenacious people. Pisces can be, but I notice Pisceans get their bubbles burst frequently. It's hard for them to be kind of grounded all the time. See, here's what I'm thinking. I feel like you're dealing with a person who's constantly sad and disappointed because they feel like they have bad luck. This person, look at him. I love this King of Wands. I love him. He's thinking about his own personal grand vision in life. We all have a King of Wands inside of us, and we all need to get familiar with this energy. Like, what's my grand vision? What am I the leader of? Where is my passion and my creativity and my ability to be charismatic and inspiring and passionate? How can I be this in my life? How can I inspire other people? This is a great goal for anyone to have. I myself aspire to be the King of Wands. I have my moments, and the Queen. It's like this person is thinking about this, and they're thinking about their, like, any day now, any minute now, everything's going to work out for me. It's all going to work out the way I want. And through twists and turns of fate and expansion, because I have Jupiter here, expansion, I'm going to get that new idea and that new thing. But I kind of get the feeling that because the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups is here, someone feels like the universe is against them. Like I have to fight for everything. I have to fight tooth and nail for my new beginning. Things don't really work out for me. I'm disappointed a lot. I'm angry a lot. I'm waiting for this big break. It's taking time with the Wheel of Fortune. I don't have control over the majority of what's going on. That's because you don't, dude. You only have control over yourself. We cannot control other people or the weather or the stock market. It's like this person is angry and disappointed because I feel like they're just not getting their break, but they're willing to fight for it. They are willing to fight for it, but it's just not working out. There's going to be a disappointment. You may be disappointed in them. You may be angry at them. They may be disappointed and angry at themselves. Watch out for this person projecting because they look a little avoidant and a little insecure. Maybe sometimes the Seven of Swords with the Five of Swords can indicate a competitiveness, a jealousy. Someone's decided that they don't want to invest something. I think some of you are dealing with another fire sign. But then the final outcome is the Six of Wands. But clarifying this is the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. This is a win that someone wants to have. They've just got to figure out how to do it. They have to make a practical decision, and that involves weighing their odds. They may put themselves on a 2-year plan, but I don't think so. Someone wants something to happen quickly. This is about working hard for something, living in the moment, and being truly grateful for what you have, and then being able to make practical choices. I feel like someone is trying to figure out how to get to this Nine of Cups, which to them will equate to success and being proud and being celebrated. This is, I got the girl, I got the guy, I got the job. Hell yeah. Someone's trying to figure out how to make that happen. It's all about trying to figure out how to make it happen. And it's not happening for someone. It's very interesting. This all really made so much more sense to me. I'm like, all right, well, what's going on in the environment here? Like, someone sees you as having it all. They see themselves as having it less, as having less. Yeah. I'm hearing this has everything to do with them and actually very little to do with you, Sagittarius. Don't let them blame you for anything either. Like, let them do what they have to do, but be prepared for the fact that they ain't going to do it the way you think they should. I already know that. Because here's what came out for this person, the King of Wands. Okay, so the King is over here. The King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles flipped itself into the reverse. This person's really feeling the North Node in Aries right now. They may have Aries in their chart. These people are born entrepreneurs and they love the honeymoon phase of anything, and they're excellent at being self-starters. This person does want to be in control and in charge. They want to fulfill their own healthy ego. They're looking at something that they want to develop. They believe they've found something that is worth developing. And then the Fool. Oh, I'm just going to go for it. That's Aries energy. Hold my beer. Literally watch me put a second mortgage on the house to open up like a goat yoga studio. Like, why not? You only live once. What the hell? Let's bet the farm. That's Aries. Don't even have a helmet. Doesn't have a parachute. He's just going to walk off that cliff and go for it. This person wants to do something like that. Here's the thing though. They don't want to have to put in a lot of work. They may be sick and tired of what they're doing. Like the Eight of Pentacles is productive and we're getting good at something. We're working and working on something. When it comes in the reverse, we're struggling to concentrate. There's really no more here to do or learn. We're not really being productive anymore, or we don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. You want to know how I know? Here's how I know. I clarified why I'm like, oh, why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Here's why. The Nine of Cups, the Devil, and the Four of Swords. Okay, look. This is instant gratification, okay? When we got the Devil and the Nine of Cups, that could even be addiction, like doing too much of something, greed, too much of something. They don't really want to do the work. They just want to sleep it off. And I was like, I'm still not trusting even myself. So I pulled out an oracle deck, the Super Future Fortune Awesome Oracle deck, which is amazing, by the way. I was like, talk to me about this person. I have lightning, abundance, and the happiness card, instant gratification. This person wants to get rich quick. They want instant gratification. They may have a really good idea too, okay? Watch out, because the Seven of Swords is here, watch out for people plagiarizing you, Sagittarius. Someone may steal your idea and get all the reward. Watch out for that, especially if your human design profile has line 1, line 3, or line 5. You poor people get plagiarized a lot. But then again, so does the role model, the line 6 too. So watch out for people doing that, because they might take your idea and not have to put in the work for it. But I don't think it's that. I think that mostly, maybe they feel like they didn't get a lucky break. They have a good idea, but this person doesn't really want to put in the work. They want it to be easy, and they want that instant happiness. What this card means is you're happy in the moment, but it's only momentary. That moment doesn't last. So what do they want to put a short sale on the house? They may want to sell a business. They may want to start a business and get rich quick. I mean, someone wants to expand into an increase, but you're not on board with this, except some of you may be stuck with this person to a degree. So whatever they do, Sag, may impact you. And again, this could be a romantic partner, a family member, or a business partner. It could be your boss even. Watch out for the contracts that you're making with this person, because they seem to think, like, even if they want to get into a relationship with you, they think that this is going to just make it easy for them. And if you're the masculine, this person may be disappointed in you in some way, that they can't do this with you. Again, I'm hearing you have to take it as it resonates, but you look ticked because the lilies, something is ending for you. You're mourning a loss, but this is transformation. This is scorpionic energy. You're in this process of really allowing for endings and transformation, and you're willing to grieve and mourn anything that you've lost. But with the anchor and the flame, this person may take you down with them. They may take you up with them. They may take you down with them. You feel very chained and bound to this with the anchor, but it's not good. The flame weakens a bond. It weakens something. It's not healthy. So I feel like you don't want to have anything to do with the way this person operates. I know you don't, because your cards look so different. I'm really proud of you, Sagittarius. Because like I said in the beginning, one of the reasons I mentioned those traits about you guys is that you do like to find the path of least resistance, and you do like to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. But does that make you cheaters? No, it does not. Does that make you impatient and you skip steps? Well, it might mean that, but it doesn't have to. And you're proving that you're just as capable of working hard and manifesting as like a Virgo or a Capricorn. Y'all aren't lazy. And you care about the truth. And I think that this person is pissing you off because you're the Five of Swords. You're looking back at this like, what the hell? I will manifest. I will put the work in. I will cooperate. Let me show you how it's done. I'm here to show you how it's done. And what we're doing is we're creating a fucking empire of stability. This is how you make money. This is how you make stability. This is how you build an empire. This is how you get to the 10 of Pentacles. Why are you being all 4 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords? You can cheat and take shortcuts and do your bullshit all you want. I'm tired of being stuck to this with you. I'm going to manifest this the way I think I should manifest it. And I don't think you're going to get rich quick. And I also don't think you want to take any shortcuts. The magician is resourceful. He'll be scrappy. He'll make it up as he goes along. But he's not going for instant gratification. You're actually doing something. big time. And I was like, all right, well, what are you doing? Knight of Pentacles, you're putting the work in. The Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. This is good. This is about your fortune and your fate and how your fate is leading you to good fortune. Some of you have aligned yourself with a Libra or a Taurus or an Aries. I also see Virgo energy here. I feel like also some of you have really good creative ideas right now and you're really willing to put the work in. These are cards of working and manifesting. The Knight of Pentacles, oh, he works really hard. And he's also a perfectionist. Like, I feel like you're putting in the work. I feel like you're just allowing destiny to play out. I think you feel a lot more confident in your own abilities. And I think you're dealing with a person that you may feel like you're kind of stuck to in some way. That they just... I think they maybe have some Sag in their chart too, and they're expressing the shadow trait. Like they don't really want to put the work in. And I think that you somehow feel kind of stuck to them. I'm going to do an extended reading because I find this interesting and kind of fascinating. It seems to speak to something important, which is thrive versus survive energy. There's also secrets being kept. This is like the Illuminati, like being scammed with money, religion, military, media. It's all a scam. It's all a secret. So I do want to do an extended reading because I want to make sure this person doesn't like mess up your finances or something like that. So if you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. Interesting reading, Sagittarius. So just remember to watch your belief in scarcity and be open to creativity and setting limits. Let your no mean no, so that you don't get stuck dealing with consequences like this person might. Okay, I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.